Welcome to the Fly Zone, where I'm going to be taking you through a journey of how I overcome turbulence, dropped off my baggage, and ultimately got the bag. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe now. So I told you all that I was going to start talking about why I wrote the songs that I wrote. So today, we are going to talk about earth, water, fire, and air. I wrote this song, did the music production. I think I did the music production first, I'm not sure. But sometimes I write the song first and get the lyrics first, and then sometimes I get the music first. It just depends. Let me turn it out a little bit. Alright. So it just depends on what comes to me first. So this particular song, the lyrics are the following. Let me rewind it. I say, is this reality or all a dream? Pulse racing, wake up, find out you're still asleep. Why do we exist? Why does this matter? As above, so below. Pay close attention to this flow. Combine science and religion and open up your mind, and then you'll see the image of God, the key to life you'll find. A lot of times I hear a lot of pastors, they always be like, I don't need science to explain God. And then the scientists have been saying, well, we're trying to figure God out. And so what I've found is that lack of knowledge, especially in Christianity and stuff like that, in different religions, it's holy to be like, oh, I only read this one book. I only read the Bible. I don't read no other books. But in the Bible, it said, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. So in actuality, you could be killing yourself because you don't have the right knowledge. And then on the scientific side, they're saying, oh, well, we're trying to figure out God, but surely there's an explanation outside of God, surely. And who else could weave a whole baby together? Like, how does that even work? Who knows? Like, they're trying to figure it out, how cells work. But what I found is that both sides are right in their own perspectives. The Christians need to understand that God works in patterns and that he leaves traces and clues and breadcrumbs for you to figure out exactly how he works so that you can pattern your life the same way. And then on the scientific side, understand that God is omnipotent. Is that the word? Omnipotent. Omnipotent. God is like this. You can't put God in a box, but you can study God. In fact, he says, study to show thyself approved. You actually get more from that. So when you combine the two, combine science and religion, it's like the key to life. You start being able to finally see. All right, so let me go back. There's air in every breath. There's air in every breath. The body is the earth. There's fire in your soul. You're 70% water. All right, so what I'm doing is breaking down the fact that our body is made of the elements. Our flesh is the earth. Our saliva is water. Our tears are water. You never got hot, so there's a solar component to your body. There's heat, and that would be the fire, and then let's see, earth, air, and then air, the breath. So we are made up of all of the elements, right? Your thoughts are a seed like the root of a tree. Your thoughts are how you can manifest unseen things. You are walking genius, crafted and fashioned, molded perfection, God's prized possession. The same elements that are found in the tree, in the sky, it's the true meaning of eternity. So what am I saying? I'm saying that we're made up all of the elements and that God literally fashioned you brilliantly and perfectly. Like, our body is made up of millions of cells. That's like amazing when you think about it. So you already are. I get tired of what I call low self-esteem Christianity, where we tell people, oh, you're not worthy. You're not like God, when he said we're made in God's image. So that means that we're already good as we are. Now, of course, we can always become better versions of ourselves, but that's actually a matter of you just remembering who you are. Do you remember who you are? You are a child of God, the creator, the magnificent creator of all the universe, of all mankind, and you are made in that image. That's the image you're made in. So why are you crawling on the ground, acting like you don't have it, like you can't speak things into existence, like pandemics can affect you, like you can't heal yourself? Why do you act as if you are helpless when you are made in the image of God? And so when you start looking at nature, you start to see patterns of how God operates. How the seed, he's always talking about the seed bearing fruit in the scriptures. When you start to study the seed, and I'm actually going to do a video on this, when you start to study how powerful the seeds are, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, but study nature, study the seeds, right? Let's listen a little bit more. Remember who you are, boo. Remember who you are. Remember you were made in God's image. Made by the moon cycles. The tide stops at a certain. Let me let you hear that again. The same salt water in your tears are also in the ocean. Woman's time regulated by the moon cycles. The woman's cycle is regulated by the moon cycle. So the moon actually affects a lady's time of the month, if you didn't know that or not. The tide stops at a certain point in the sand because of the moon. The tide stops at a certain point in the sand because of the moon. Looks just like a brain. Have you seen the root of a tree? It looks just like a brain neuron, which also looks like the root of a tree, which also looks like, if you took all the leaves off of a tree, it looks like the branches. Looks exactly the same. Neuron. Gold is the most valuable mineral. Gold is the most valuable mineral. Did you know it was found in your body? We're connected to everything. Eternity is inside of you. Eternity is inside of you. The tree, the plant, the human being. One apple seed has the potential to create millions of apples. How much more do you have to? One apple seed can create millions of apples from that one seed. One seed. My mentor, Doc Spills, he was talking about how one cause can cause plural effects. One singular cause can cause plural effects. Same with the apple seed. One apple seed can produce millions of apples. One thought can produce millions of dollars. I'm trying to put y'all on game. I'm trying to give y'all these keys, okay? I hope y'all listening. The Holy Book speaking code is only for those who ready to study, baby. Isn't far away at all. Kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's inside of you. But you got to remember who you are. That was a game changer. When I remembered who I was, it changed everything. You're operating from a place of power now. Water, fire, earth, water, fire, air,
You are the law,
the land, air, and water. Study who you are. Study who you are.